Guys, welcome back to YYJ Explores. So again, another adventure today. A local adventure, but an adventure nonetheless. So today we're going to go do some more boondocking. We looked at the app on Ioverlander, and there's like a little spot that I found looked pretty neat on the pictures. So it's got like a little bench and fireplace. So hopefully there is some spots available. And
Julie, do we have the pillows?
Most important thing for Fred. Comfort, comfort, comfort.
Oh, marshmallows.
We are officially on the way. Just a little pit stop again. You know, my local wine store. It's a beautiful day. Sadly, again in pure YYJ Explorers fashion, we are late again. We're not late. We just left very late. So we have about an hour and a half drive to do until we hit Port Renfrew area. So, but it is a beautiful day outside, so it's gonna be cool. And yes, so Julie has brought no wine today. We're getting the lemonade. Mike's hard lemonade, but we do have a little bit of wine left anyway, so alright, I'll talk to you later, guys.
So like Fred said, we're on our way to another site that was on Overlander today. Ioverlander, sorry. And we are spending just one night again. Next weekend we have 2 nights actually in a campground, Living Forest, with some friends. So we're still pretty much new at this, so we're trying to cramp everything that we can before we winterize it. It's still beautiful here in BC. Probably I'd say we probably left the house and it was probably like 26 or something like that. So for beginning of September, pretty good weather. And I think next weekend they're calling for 21 as well, so it's gonna be good.
That's in Celsius, guys.
Yeah, Canadian. So we're going up to Nanaimo next weekend, but before that, like I said, we are still taking another little mini trip. This is a little further from our house than last time, but we're still going into that same area. So passing Jordan River from last time and passing a little bit Port Renfrew, and going a little bit up towards Lake Cowichan. We'll show you the map right there. And then, yeah. So the road to go is quite windy road. It's tight. There's some one-way bridges. Unfortunately, we saw a motorcycle accident, so I'm hoping the guy will be okay. He was sitting on the side, and a lot of people were attending to him, so he seemed responsive. But unfortunately, this is the West Coast and it's a little bit windy road like this near the ocean. So they fixed up the part that we are on right now, so it's better. Tomorrow I'll film on our way back a little bit more of the windy road, so you can actually see how it is. And we're going up and up and up.
Yeah, so it's fairly steep. I think it was 15% they were saying at the beginning.
18% grade.
And yeah, the good Ontour is doing fine. I mean, it's making weird noise, but we're good. We're good.
There's some rattling, and we had already lost the blanket in the back from the windy road, but it's not too bad. Everything stayed where it should, and yeah.
Ah. Look at that.
We're almost there. Yeah, it's not too bad. Fred was saying that it's like the road's actually well clean, so it's not washboard or something like that. So yeah.
So hopefully, let's cross our fingers and see if we have a spot once we get to the top.
Dun, dun, dun.
Guys, okay, so we made it. We actually drove way past through. We went up like quite a steep hill out there. It is a little bit out of the way. I'll show you. Gotta come down this. You have to come down this path here, which is a little bit overgrown. Ioverlander, the guys that came probably was earlier in the summer or the spring, and maybe it wasn't that much overgrown. But anywho, so yeah, here we made it. I gotta say, it is totally worth it. This is a nice spot. Wait, we have the beautiful Julie taking pictures, and yes, beautiful.
There's a lot of little.
So she's bothered by the, you know, it's going to be a bit ugly by the bugs, but she's bothered by the bugs, but they're not bad. They're not fly or eating bugs. They're just like annoying bugs.
They just fly into you.
But look at the view, guys. Look at the view. So what do we have here? So we have like some sort of like little parking spot right there, but we decided to back it in instead, so that way when we have our we can decide to have supper, or even later in the evening we still have a nice view, maybe when the sun set, but I think the sun's gonna set on either side anyways. But anywho, and then here we have the nice here we have
Nice.
here,
You better like.
here we have the big fire pit, and it came with the bench and stuff, which is kind of cool. It's ecstatic because this is not a normal campground, so you can actually be loose, and he's loving every second of it. All right, Julie's gonna walk through a van what we've done since we got here.
Fred had to cut some broom over there. So
on the street,
got up with his hacks and little axe and yeah, took care of it. So it wouldn't scratch the side of it. So basically Fred backed up. Had to do kind of a coming in and then backing up, but and then as soon as we backed up after that, we put the leveling block to make sure that we're leveled, and that we can get everything running smoothly. We after that put our mat, because we use our mat so we don't drag all kinds of stuff in and out.
Our beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, I hate the color. I really do not like the colors, but it was very, very cheap compared to, and it's foldable and everything, so it was practical, but compared to the other RV mats, which were like $80, $90, this one was $29, so we went with the ugly mat instead. Yeah, so we're gonna start prepping ourselves here. I got some food for Ghost, of course. He needs a
Oh, and this is the neat little bowl that we just bought him yesterday. So that thing actually, come on, get it. So this little bowl here actually collapsed on itself, and it's flat, so it's very easily to transport. As you can see, we have a big dog, so I'm not sure how viable this is. Well, I'm gonna have to fill it like often, but otherwise it's pretty neat.
The problem is at the campground, when he's attached, he keeps kind of getting his water and his food bowl like he just upside down, so we end up with food everywhere. So, and that's kind of what we realize. So a little bowl, a little mess, not a big bowl with a big mess. last time was about 20 minutes of picking up food on the ground. So yeah, see those flies? Yep.
They're not flies. I think they're like ants or something, like flying ants, or I don't know. I don't think we scratched it much. I think I might have hit a few of those little broomy thingy, but no branches or anything bad really. So
For the inside, we opened up all the windows, the fan, so to air it up. We as well put our bug sprays, because our van comes with the 2 sets, so in the side and on the back, so yay! Then we can have the view later on tonight and not have the bugs.
yeah, and Julie's gonna take. I'm gonna show you what she talks about. So that is the back one. So that's the back screen. Pleasure Way is great that way, where this is like all rolled up, and you just like undo 2 clips, it comes down, and then you just zip it all up, and then inside you got. If you look here, guys, here you got another set of screen that you can close if you don't want, if you want privacy or less wind, or you can open up and voila, you can see through it.
What we realize is that there's a little bit of dust that comes in through the doors, so it is dusty right now, and then as well at the bottom in the van there was a little bit of dust, so just did food for thought.
Watch for the hole, Julie. Don't hurt yourself. There's no cell service here.
Exactly. Food for thought, just to let you know that it does, it's like anything else, it's a vehicle, and there will be dust.
So this here, that's the other screen we were talking about. This one is obviously the magnetic one, in and out, which is pretty cool. And same thing, you can actually no, this one is, there's no privacy screen on this one, so it's just that way. The privacy screen is on the sliding door. So obviously, guys, we're having steak for supper. With that, we're gonna pair that out with some homemade Caesar salad. And look what I just picked for dessert. Some blackberries. Look at that. All ripe, ready to be eaten. There's like a bush over there. Yeah. And even Ghost was eating some right out of the bushes. I'll put a clip of that. It's pretty funny. Supper was delicious. Now I'm stuffed, and we just started the fire. So yeah. Ghost trying to eat the bugs. We have some locals firing some shot in the wild. A little disturbing, but all good. And I don't know if you guys can see out there, we're starting to see the sign of the sunset. Oh, did you hear that? That would be one of the locals. Hey guys, it is 9 o'clock. We're ready. No, it's not nighttime yet. It's not bedtime yet, but we just came back in. We have the fires dying down outside. We're keeping an eye on it still. And so let me put some more lights actually. There you go. Maybe you guys can see me a bit better now. So what do we do when it becomes nighttime? Well, we had a nice supper and everything, and now we came back in. If you can hear that, that's the water pump. So tonight we're just gonna do a light wash. We have a wet bath. We did try to shower once, but tonight we're just doing like a, soap and cloth type deal. We're not too worried about water because there's plenty for just the overnight. So yeah, this is what it looks like inside right now. It's a little bit of a mess because we're like in the midst of cleaning out and prepping to undo the table, and we're gonna transform this into a bed. After that, we're gonna get the TV set up. We've picked a nice movie for tonight. This unit here, which I think it's most newer Pleasure Way, we have a Blu-ray DVD player, smart DVD. We have a smart TV, and I got a Bose sound system. FYI, downloads, hard drive. I have a USB on the TV, and it actually works, so that's pretty cool. And we've tried Blu-ray too. It's nice. really didn't think I was going to use it, but they actually put the right equipment, so we have it, so we use it. I would have picked it if I would have built it, but it's there. It's neat, so I use it.
So, as you heard Fred, we all have our chores to do on the van, Silver Bullet. Both have our own chores to do at night. So he undoes the table and kind of put things away for me to be able to do the bed. So we have the bed made now. A lot of people will just do the double bed. We like to do the big full bed every night that we're in the van. It's more comfortable. I would say a little bit bigger than the queen. We're able to sleep, me, my husband, and my son, which is 6'2". So it's a little tighter, but it's not that tight. It's pretty much the same as being in a tent, really. So not much of a problem for us. Some people ask us why we went so small, and you know, having the three of us and the dog, which is 100 pounds. Really, my son is 16, so he doesn't really come with us as much. And the dog, well, he finds a corner and he's fine. Well, we'll probably see you tomorrow morning. Have a good night.
Good morning, guys. So, another night into the Pleasure Way. Wasn't bad. It's a kind of neat site.
Are you having issues?
So we're just tidying up the van this morning. We, you know, just broomed a little bit and putting everything together. We'll make breakfast soon and we'll be on our way. Another great adventure almost done. Here's our breakfast. Nothing grand, but it's gonna be awesome. Thank you.
So we're taking the long way home. We'll go up Lake Cowichan, then back down the Malahat Way to go home. We're checking the spot along the way on the Marine Pacific Road. There's quite a few, so we needed kind of plan B. It's a nice spot where we were, but you still need plan B if you're ever like gonna go, right? So there is a few on towards Lake Cowichan. There was some on the Cute River, so there was other option. It's gonna take us probably an hour more to go home than it should have, but that's okay. It is what it is, and it's a less windy road, wider and less potholes and things like that. So, and most likely being a long weekend, there's going to be a lot of people on boat roads, so there's not really any winning that's happening anyway. Fred, any last comment?
No, I'm good.
So, that's a wrap.